Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Halloween. Good morning. Time to do some artwork. Well, it's the season to be scared. So I'm first of all scared by the not so great focus of the camera, but it's going to get better once the white of the paper fades away, I promise. So I started off with wetting my paper and then dabbing in two tones of purple, a reddish one, a bluish one, and then Prussian blue and indigo. And then I sprayed my background so that the color keeps on moving, and that makes for a nice effect. And I like that as a background that is maybe a sky or something. Maybe it's just stage light, and the bat that is going to be the focal point is a performer. I don't know. You have to see what you want to see. For me, it's a sky, it's a background, and it's in like a macro shot, so you don't really see huge parts of a cloud, but just a tiny little bit of a sky. Because, well, let's face it, bats are not the hugest creatures. So I did let the background sit for a bit before I gave it a big blast with my hairdryer to, well, speed things up. And like that, the pigment could set a bit before I go in and, well, manipulate everything a bit more on parts of the foreground or parts of that paper. So I did take a watercolor pencil, which is soluble, so I'm not gonna have any harsh lines in the end. And I pretty much just sketched out a little bat, mid-air, flying, or performing, dancing, whatever you want to see in it. That is gonna scare off people by saying boo in the end. But I just sketched it out, and then I took the black watercolors, rather thick, not a lot of water in there. More pigment than not. It's almost ink-like, the consistency of the watercolor. And like that, I just have to go over everything once. And well, there's no blooms pretty much, but the quote-unquote thicker watercolor behaves almost like India ink. So I liked to work like that this time around. Also, my brush comes to a quite pointy end, which helps as well. Though it's really a very big brush, and I'm sorry for sniffling here. I'm still a bit, well, congested. I still have a tiny bit of a cold. But yeah, well, it's autumn. It's the season to be sick. Haha. And scared, like I said. So I gave it a full layer of black there. The bat is outlined, and then I went over it with a colored pencil, a white one in this case, and well, gave it a bit of detail. Now, the mixed media paper that I'm working on here has quite a bit of tooth, and it gets even more tooth with watercolors on top, so the colored pencil did show up rather nicely. Maybe on some other paper I would have had to go with gel pen, but not on this paper. And then with a permanent marker, I'm just writing down the Happy Halloween. I'm gonna make the lines bigger on the Happy Halloween, and then I screwed up so on the Y of the happy, so I had to have a little spider there on the bigger blob. That's artwork. You, well, screw up and then you repair things. So this is the last art journal for this year. I hope you enjoyed watching along. I will see you on Monday back with coloring countdown to Christmas. Enjoy. Then I'm gonna see you back next year with new art journal pages in a new show. Stay tuned, folks, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.